What is going on, fight fans? And welcome back to the channel where we break down the biggest stories in boxing. And boy, do we have a fiasco to dissect today. We're talking about the Emanuel Navarrete versus Charly Suarez WBO super featherweight title fight from May 10th. The headline screams it: Navarrete wins. A sham? That's what a lot of people are saying, and for good reason. We saw a fight stopped due to a nasty cut on Navarrete, a ruling of an accidental headbutt, a technical decision victory for the champion. And then, the plot twist. Crystal clear replay footage emerges showing it was a punch from Suarez that did the damage. Now, reports are flying that the California State Athletic Commission is poised to overturn the decision. This is a massive controversy, folks. We're going to break down exactly what happened, why this initial call was so wrong, what the rules say, and what justice could look like for Charly Suarez. Was he robbed of a TKO victory and a world title? Let's get into it. All right, let's rewind to fight night. May 10th, 2025, at the Pechanga Arena in San Diego. Emanuel Navarrete, a three-division champion, was defending his WBO super featherweight title against the Filipino challenger, Charly Suarez. It was shaping up to be a real slugfest, a contender for Fight of the Year even, with Suarez looking increasingly strong as the rounds went on. Then, disaster struck. In the sixth round, Navarrete suffered a severe cut above his left eyebrow. Blood was pouring, and his vision was clearly impaired. At the start of the eighth round, the ringside physician, Dr. Robert Ruelas, examined the cut and made the call to stop the fight. Now, here's the crucial part. The referee, Edward Colantes, on the spot, ruled that the cut was caused by an accidental clash of heads. Because the fight had gone past 4 rounds, this ruling meant it went to the scorecards for a technical decision. The judges had Navarrete ahead, 78-75 and 2 scores of 77-76, giving him the win and allowing him to retain his title. In the ring, Navarrete himself said, "I knew it was a headbutt. It split my eyebrow completely." He also stated post-fight, "From the first moment of the impact, I knew it was a headbutt." He acknowledged Suarez was a tough opponent, one of the top 3 he's ever faced. But then, after the fight, after the initial broadcast, the story began to unravel. As ESPN's production team continued to review footage from their 15 cameras for the ESPN Plus post-fight show, a much clearer angle emerged. This enhanced zoomed-in replay showed undisputedly that Charly Suarez's crisp counter left hook landed cleanly on Navarrete's eye, and blood appeared immediately, before their heads even came close to a significant clash. This directly contradicted the referee's on-the-spot ruling. The video replay official at ringside, Jack Rice, had apparently reviewed footage during the fight, but stated he didn't have a conclusive angle at that moment to overturn the referee's call. Rice told Boxing Scene, "Our rules on replay say, unless it's undisputed, the referee's call shall stand, and this was very disputable. I had quite a few looks at it, but nothing up close. And nothing at the correct angle." But this later footage, it left little to no doubt. Even Top Rank chairman Bob Arum, who promotes both fighters, admitted, "It was clear that after they reviewed, albeit late, the tape, it showed it was caused by a punch and not by a headbutt. So why is this distinction between a punch and a headbutt so incredibly critical?" Well, the rules are pretty clear. If a fight is stopped due to a cut caused by an accidental headbutt after 4 rounds have been completed, which they had, it goes to the scorecards for a technical decision. That's what happened initially. But if a cut that stops the fight is caused by a legal punch, the fighter who landed that punch is declared the winner by technical knockout, a TKO. So, if referee Edward Colantes or the replay official had correctly identified Suarez's left hand as the cause of the fight-ending injury, Charly Suarez should have been crowned the new WBO super featherweight champion right there and then. Instead, he was handed his first professional loss. This isn't just a minor error, it's a game-changing, career-altering distinction. The good news for Team Suarez and for boxing fans who want to see fairness prevail is that the California State Athletic Commission, the CSAC, is reportedly not letting this stand. Multiple reports indicate they are poised to change the official result of the fight from a Navarrete win to a no contest. Charly Suarez officially appealed the decision on the Monday following the fight, asking the CSAC to either award him the TKO victory or declare the bout a no contest. That appeal is scheduled to be heard at the CSAC meeting on June 2nd. The WBO president, Gustavo Olivieri, has said he'll wait for the commission's decision before potentially ordering a rematch. And get this, there was even a bit of drama surrounding the referee, Edward Calantes. The CSIC executive director Andy Foster apparently tweeted that Calantes will not be refereeing a high-profile boxing match in the foreseeable future, then bizarrely walked it back saying he's a fine referee and would work that weekend, only to then delete that second tweet. Talk about adding fuel to the fire of incompetence. Now, while a no contest would wipe the loss from Suarez's record and acknowledge an error occurred, many argue it doesn't go far enough. If the evidence clearly shows Suarez landed a legal fight-ending punch, shouldn't he be awarded the TKO win and the title he rightfully earned? A no contest is often seen as a mediator's stroke, essentially saying the fight didn't happen, which might satisfy some by not stripping Navarrete of a win he left the arena with, but it still denies Suarez the victory the rules dictate he should have. Suarez himself, despite the controversy, remained composed post-fight, expressing hope for a rematch, saying, "Hopefully a rematch will happen. That's where we'll make our comeback." As for Navarrete, he's been a bit non-committal about an immediate rematch, saying he has to talk with his team and Top Rank, though he did say Suarez was a great opponent and a rematch would be good. Interestingly, Navarrete also mentioned the difficulty of making the 130-pound limit and hinted he might move back up to lightweight. Bob Arum, however, is keen on an immediate rematch and even floated a fantastic idea. Staging Navarrete Suarez 2 in Suarez's hometown of Manila, Philippines in October to mark the 50th anniversary of the legendary Thrilla in Manila between Ali and Frazier. That would be something special. So, a clear punch, a bad call, a potential overturn to a no contest, and a fighter in Charly Suarez who arguably should be a world champion right now. This is a mess, but hopefully the CSAC makes a decision that leans towards true justice. What do you guys think? Was this a straight-up robbery? Should the result be a TKO for Suarez, or is a no contest fair enough? And what about Navarrete? Should he grant an immediate rematch, or will he try to move up in weight and avoid it? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments section. I want to hear every opinion on this one. If you appreciate us breaking down these boxing controversies, please smash that like button. It genuinely helps the channel grow. And if you're new here and love boxing news and drama, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.